Welcome to Make Your Money Matter. I'm your host, Brad Barrett. I'm also a managing director and partner here at One Capital Management. Today, I want to cover something on our show I've spoken about before, which is choosing a financial advisor. Now, the reason I want to cover it again is because our firm, One Capital Management, recently made the USA Today's list of top financial advisory firms to choose from in America. Now, this isn't just to toot our own horn here, I promise, okay? Although it's something our team here is very proud of and we feel very deserving of, and it's an honor really to be listed, and it just affirms to us what we strive to do here, which is help people like you understand their investments and their finances so you can move toward financial freedom. So choosing a financial advisor does seem to many like a daunting task because there are maybe so many to choose from, but more importantly, it is about who you can trust with your money. Now, I want to share some of this USA Today article with you because I think it actually could help some of you who are on the fence maybe about making that final decision with someone and maybe give some assurance on making that choice. But before we get into it today, make sure to smash that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you don't miss a single episode. All right, let's get into it. Okay, first off, you've heard me say this before. This is not an all roads leads to One Capital Management conversation. Yes, we would love to help you on your financial journey, but we want really what's best for you always. Now, to be candid, we turn people away sometimes actually because we actually may not be the right fit. We can't provide the right value for them. So we're honest with everyone all the time. And our clients here, to us, are not just a number. To us, it's about building relationships, okay? So this article is an inaugural list of the best financial advisory firms of 2023, compiled by the market research firm Statista for USA Today. Now, we'll put the link to the article in the description box below, so you can check it out as well. And going through this article, it states all the companies listed are fiduciary firms with a duty to act in the client's best interests at all times. They charge fees rather than sales commissions and employ investment advisor representatives who are licensed to give financial advice. That was the list. You can read that as well. Now, there were more than 32,000 registered investment advisory firms in the United States at the end of 2021, including about 14,800 that were registered with the SEC and managed, by that way, more than 99% of total RA assets of nearly $128.4 trillion. Now, the remaining 17,300 firms I mentioned there, each manage less than $100 million in assets and are registered with more like state agencies. So the list by Statista for USA Today has put together the top 500 firms based on the growth of their assets under management over the short and long term, really, and recommendations from clients and peers. Now, quick aside, One Capital Management, we manage over $5 billion in assets. We have multiple locations. I'll get into that in a second here. The article then goes on and states that you can actually narrow your search when I talk about locations as you're looking for the right advisor based in your city or state if you're meeting an advisor in person, which is important. Now, we here at One Capital, we love meeting our clients in person, and we do so many times a year based on their needs. However, we do have options to meet virtually. So as far as our locations go, we have offices here in Westlake Village, California, Santa Barbara, San Francisco, Newport Beach, and Kansas City. And so we want to make sure that we are out there talking with each of you on our show and obviously through our radio programs. So we're very grateful to be a part of your lives in any way that you choose. So getting back to the article does move to other considerations as well that I want to share, right, of choosing a financial advisor, which, by the way, I do agree with because everyone's situation is different, okay? There are no two clients in my practice that are alike. And as far as my nearly 2 decades of experience, I've never seen that. But the article states, and you can also choose, a smaller company with maybe fewer assets under management, or you can go with a larger one with more assets like ours, as mentioned. Just depends on who the person is you want to work with, okay? The article goes on and discusses this, all right? It says some RIAs may just provide investment advice and that's it. Others draw upon a more holistic blueprint for your finances that could include the timing and details of your retirement, estate planning, debt repayments, insurance conversation, taxes, a lot of things like that, right? And by the way, many firms take on both roles with the same or multiple advisor representatives. That's what we do here at One Capital Management. Something I speak heavily on is about integration. You want to find an advisor that is integrated, comprehensive as you look at all things related to your money. And by that, I mean your investments along with your taxes, the estate planning, the insurances, all stuff we talk about here on our show, the Make Your Money Matter show, but really what we talk about here at One Capital Management. I put it this way sometimes to clients, you wouldn't go to an orthopedic surgeon for a brain surgery, right? He works on knees, brain surgeons work on your brain, right? So you want to make sure you find specialists versus generalists. That's a really good rule of thumb when you're looking for an advisor. And many RIAs specialized in that discussion, right, in one or more services, such as investment advice, retirement planning, budgeting, or tax planning. So you want to make sure you don't find someone generic, but you want to make sure you find someone that can work in all these camps with you or with strategic partners to help you with all of your financial goals. Now, others work largely with individuals in just certain occupations. So there's niche focuses, whether that's first responders, maybe it's athletes, business owners, specific business types, things like that. Here at One Capital Management, we have our own sports and entertainment division. We have a family office structure for our high net worth clientele. We do have a first responder platform. We work heavily with fire departments and police departments. So we like to make sure that we are out there helping as many people as possible, but putting the right people in place in each of those camps that are specialists in those fields, right? And you can get information, by the way, on any firm, really just for food for thought, and about a firm's specialties and background on their website, as well as from the firm's Form ADV, which is they have to file it every year at the SEC. This is important. So I always say this: do your research, okay? Don't just go off, what someone says. A referral is great, or even something like this that you're reading or watching here. Make sure you kind of do your research, right? Maybe ask a close friend for a referral or another one. Go to an initial meeting to feel out that company or that person, but make sure not to commit until anything until after you've thought it through. It's important. After all, it's your money, your goals, your future. And this is, by the way, what a fiduciary advisor should tell you anyways. All right. If they don't, move on. All right. You can also verify a firm's registration with the SEC's Investment Advisor Public Disclosure Tool, and you can check the backgrounds, disciplinary actions against investment firms and individual advisors at the Financial Advisory Industry Regulatory Authority. It's called FINRA. It's called broker check. So you can go through all this together. We are very proud here at One Capital Management. We do not have any disclosures for the most part. We are very involved with our clients. We do the right thing the right way for the right people. Again, you can find the link to this article in the description section below. We're very proud of this. We hope you are too, as our members of our community. And there's by the way, a simple search tool there to find someone close to where you live, so you can use this as well. But I just wanted to reiterate the importance really of the process of choosing an advisor. And yes, I've spoken about it before, and we'll probably again talk about it because it's important. We all do the same thing when buying a car, a house, searching for colleges for our kids, and many other things. Why not do it with our money? Because the money is what buys all of those things, right? Hey, I hope you enjoyed today's show. If you did, make sure to give us a like and a subscribe so you don't miss a single episode. And always remember to make your money matter.